We're live, baby.
Hello! How is everyone doing? I am Amy, and welcome to the Coriander Social Hour. We're live on both Facebook and Instagram. That is awesome.
We
welcome,
are.
everyone. It's very exciting to be here.
Yay!
A very
Wednesday
exciting
night.
Wednesday.
Wednesday night.
Yes, absolutely. And for those of you who don't know, this is Sarah.
And this is Amy. So we do this every Wednesday night. So if you guys are around and have nothing else to do, or maybe you've got lots of other things to do and we're playing in the background, that's fine too. Mm-hmm. We'd love to see everybody. And we normally do this from 7 to 8 every Wednesday night.
That's right.
On Instagram and on Facebook. And some people watch it later. I do know that.
Yeah, a lot of you, from the comments I hear, tend to watch us after. I know, which is fantastic. I know a lot of people tune in a little bit later. But if you're here now, please feel free to give us a shout. Tell us what you're drinking. That's our favorite question.
Hi, Nancy.
Which Nancy?
Oh, Nancy Basil.
Oh, fantastic. Hi, Nancy. We have so many Nancys. Hi, Julie. How are you? And thank you. Yes, we have a new set. So a little bit awkward. We have open doors now. So we had to take down our permanent set and rebuild our temporary one, which is sort of how we were functioning last time.
But we used to do it up front, and everyone complained about the tech, right?
That's right. So we wanted to keep closer to the Wi-Fi, but still have something set up. It's a little bit different, and we realize you can probably see the reflection. So I'm maybe stand like this for most of the time if I can.
Yeah.
But thank you, Julie. Yeah, we do have a new set. And very happy to see all of you guys commenting. Hi, Beverly Ann. Really lovely to see your name there, too.
And we've got some people on Instagram as well.
Fantastic.
Who's there? Jenny Anderson. Susan loves the sun. Alicia's there. We've got a bunch of people there. So hi.
Fantastic.
I think that Alicia is behind the answering any questions that you might have on Instagram, and Jane is in Guelph, and she's answering any questions you might have on our Facebook Live. So there you go. We're masking today because this is what we have to do. So we mask actually all the time, but. So if you can't hear us or you can't see our expressions, we apologize. When we're separate, we will take our masks off so that we can have a little more facial recognition.
Absolutely.
It's hard doing this, right? It's hard walking around in a mask all day long.
It is, and I mean, I guess we're sort of used to it, and I know a lot of you who tend to stay at home and go out maybe aren't, but it was
interesting today because today people were in full snow gear,
yes.
Right? Hat, scarf, full everything, and they came in and said hi, and all I could see were eyes, and it was very hard to recognize who was walking in the door. Ashley came in and she said hi, and I'm like, okay, I know the voice. Ashley worked with us for a year. Like, I couldn't even recognize her. So anyway, yes, Meg is always, like, Meg has spotted the Shannon Passero dress. I'm wearing Shannon Passero. You're wearing a whole combination of things.
I always wear a whole combination of things. Yes, hi Meg, good to see you. And Valda, I was sorry that I missed you as well, but I'm told I have a special treat from you.
Yes, Valda, we had to save one or two. Just one or two, that's all. That's all. Anyway, we'll tell you, Valda came in yesterday with a treat for us. She brought in some home-baked cookies. So on that note, we noticed that we're not popping Prosecco. I hope that's okay with everyone. We just thought it was we're not actually doing mineral water. We thought this is an episode about all the snow we've been having, and the instinct we have is one way or the other. You either want to go out and play in it, which a lot of people are coming up to Collingwood to do, or you just want to cuddle up and nestle up and wear something cozy and just, we've got a few more weeks of winter left, so make the most of it. It's beautiful. But I thought hot chocolate would be okay for tonight.
That's right, absolutely. So thank you, Mary Babin, for noticing that. We do usually partake.
That doesn't mean that we don't. We would love you guys to partake. So pop that bubbly or pour that scotch or bourbon or whatever it is that you do on Wednesday nights.
Absolutely.
Don't let us stop you. I think last Wednesday I had quite a little bit of alcohol while I was talking about the clothes, and I was I even forming sentences, Amy, at the end of it. So it was a wicked bottle last week.
I don't know. Maybe there's something a little extra in there. Who knows? But we decided to take a break and stick with the warm and cozy theme.
Just for this week, though.
That's right.
For this week. There's no, greater motive here.
Absolutely. I saw a shout out from Deborah as well. Thanks, Deborah, for joining us.
And Mom's here.
My mom's here.
Hi,
Mom. Thank you.
That's great. So we've got a few things to talk about today. Mostly we want to tell you what's been going on here. We have our doors open. Woo! as of yesterday, we opened up. Life and Style both got open around about, well, after we dug our way into work, and then dug the doors open, and we got the doors open, and it feels great because that's what we really are. We're bricks and mortar retailers, and it feels fantastic. A few of you made your way down and came in, and it was wonderful to see happy faces. So I'm feeling much more centered and grounded and back to doing what we're supposed to do. Routine is important, right? Particularly where you find your routine is really, you need the discipline to keep to it. But for me, the doors open, customers coming through the door is really exciting. We actually had a burst pipe in Life, and the bathroom flooded. What else happened yesterday? It was like a crazy day, as they are at snowstorm days. And you had a few days off.
I did. I had a few days off. Did lots of shoveling, actually. Oh my God, so much shoveling.
You get your hot chocolate because I'm sure your arms are sore.
Absolutely. Yeah, I kind of have noodle arms today. But as Sarah said, it's the excitement of just being back. So it was my first day back on the sales floor today. Thank you so much. And I almost felt like I was in sort of like a dream state. Like I'm having these random conversations with people that I am not used to having in person. Usually it's over the phone or like an email. So it's amazing. Like I don't know. I feel so good. Like
it's what happens. So I don't give her too many days off in a row because this is what we get when she comes back. The happiness fairy of Amy.
Yeah, and just like little trails of pixie dust floating
we're going
around.
to do cheers. I can't drink without taking my mask off. But
cheers.
There we go. Cheers.
Thank you.
Do you want to? So I'll just tell you a little bit more of what's going on. I have to follow a clipboard, folks, because that's what I have to do. Doors are open. Happy to see smiling faces. I had a little chat with Alicia today, and I was asking her, I kind of know, but I was asking her to tell us about some interesting things that are happening with the website. So she gave me some stats, which might be kind of fun. Something like 2,200 people have logged in since we opened it the last week of January. So pretty exciting. 2,200 people. I don't know. Maybe it's just 2,200 opens, maybe not 2,200 individual people. Still, that's a big number for us.
That's a huge number. Absolutely.
I think it is. Lounge suits are on the leaderboard for our most popular product. So our wonderful cozy lounge suits definitely are what people come into the store for, and also are buying online. And that's been great. Followed by, guess what our second most popular product is on the website?
Masks?
Not masks.
Interesting.
The game Beer Yoga.
Beer Yoga?
Beer Yoga.
Was number 2 seller?
Beer Yoga. Beer Yoga.
Whatever you guys are doing at home, that's great.
I think we should do a live Beer Yoga event.
Can we?
Yes, we can.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
So, Beer Yoga. Has anyone bought it? Has anyone played with it? I have not opened it yet.
If you're one of the many, apparently handful of people who purchased this game, let us know how much fun it was, or if it was something that you partake in. Or maybe you do regular yoga, and this was a big twist.
Beer Yoga. A big twist. With pretzels. So, anyway, Beer Yoga is number 2. I would have thought the hiking book, Loops and Lattes.
I would have thought masks.
We only put masks up last week.
That's true.
So part of this is we're just adding new things all the time to the website, and we're trying to focus on new products that we've got, or things that we have quite a lot of. And masks didn't make it up there until last week, but it is definitely what people are walking in the door for. So we've got our masks. We're going to talk a little about them again tonight. Maybe your masks are getting worn out. Maybe you just need a fresh mask. I know I do. I need a fresh mask or two regularly. So we've got masks on there. And I would say coming into the store now, it's only been 2 days, but people are looking for color.
Yes.
Color.
Holy cow. And you know what? You see it time and time again. I think just most of you would rather be in our store, touching the fabrics, feeling things, trying them on. Yeah. But everyone gravitates to those nice, bright spring tones. Yeah. And I think we all need the pick-me-up at this time of year.
We bought, when I bought this season, I guess it was the middle of summer last year for a lot of what we do our buying 6 months out, and I guess at that point we were thinking that maybe the doors would open and people would be traveling again, because a lot of what's coming in the door is the sort of thing for people who are traveling to warmer climes and would go to Florida and pack a suitcase and getting some fresh things. So a lot of what we've got is warm weather wear. and we just couldn't dress mannequins in it tonight. We thought like
too soon.
Too soon. It's too soon. So we do have lots of that, and a lot of that's in bright colors. So the store looks great, and
that's why I'm wearing. I wanted to wear something bright and cheerful and just happy spring colors.
And I don't know if you can see, but I have these fabulous shoes on. The Ilse Jacobsen
shoes.
The
Ilse, and we're
getting like 15 colors, but the shipment will be coming in early March, I believe. So I have wonderful summer shoes on, just because I had to take those boots off. So yeah, spring, summer clothes are coming into the store. People are looking for color. The other thing that I've been doing for the last solid week is winter markdowns. So we have marked the store down. Like 70% of the store is marked down, and there's substantial sales going on right now.
Julie would like to know if your shoes are Danish.
Let me tell you about my shoes. No, I'm going to save this for March. Anyone who hasn't heard about these shoes are going to hear about them a lot this spring. So anyway, the big winter sale.
Do you want me to? Can I do like one of those like
spin? Well, that might make them ill. So our big winter sale started, and so our back room here is chock-a-block full of things on sale. And I was pretty dangerous with my red pen, and most of our jewelry, not the Pura, but a lot of our jewelry, I've just decided that we're going to do a refresh. We've got some beautiful pieces, and it's all marked down 50% off. So a lot of that's not on the website, but it is on our secret closet page, or actually we're going to post a whole lot of pictures Friday with our jewelry that's on sale. So Jane will get really excited. And then you can do it that way, or we can always send you pictures if you only shop on our website, or you can come visit us and we can tour you through the cases.
Absolutely.
So lots of things going on sale here. A big snowstorm. We talked about that. Lots of complaints about aching muscles.
Interesting. Oh, because of shoveling.
Yeah.
Shoveling. Yeah, good point. And I mean, for those of you who have the luxury of owning a snowblower, I'm sure you probably can't relate to
lots
this.
Of friends.
But yeah, so I know a lot of you were out all weekend. We, like Sarah said, had to clear the front out, and we have some exciting products to help you out with all those tired and sore muscles.
And up in Collingwood, the ski hills opened yesterday, which was a big deal. And we actually saw some people come in after the skiing. They came from Toronto or somewhere like that, and they came up and skied for the day, and they came into the store. So, but everyone's polite, and everyone. I hear there was lineups, but it was manageable at Blue.
Yes, I heard the same, and everyone from who I spoke to today said everyone's being, as you said, super respectful, very understanding.
Yeah.
Everyone who's come in our doors has been nothing but just so pleasant and really just excited. But I think at this point we've got it down pat. We know the drill. We know what we're doing, and everyone's just happy to be out.
Yeah, just happy to be out. So and that brings me to. Did you know what? I should have made the theme today. Today is Random Acts of Kindness Day.
That's right.
I forgot. I was just thinking snow. I had my head all around snow. I thought about today's theme, but it's Random Act of Kindness Day, and I wanted to ask you guys if anybody here who's following along in the chat wants to tell us what they've done for Random Acts of Kindness Day. Was a random kind act done in your favor, or have you been sharing the thoughts of that with others? Like, what's going on? Is anyone picking up on this one? We should do this every day, but this is a dedicated day to Random Acts of Kindness.
I'm gonna make mine tomorrow because I didn't get the memo today.
You were shoveling this morning.
I was shoveling, yes. And I will just think of something. I feel when I think of Random Act of Kindness, I always, it should be random. It's not something necessarily that should be planned, but I know a lot of people are talking about donations and donating, especially this time of year. A lot of you tend to pack up clothes and donate them to either shelters, which is kind of a hard thing to do. So I think it's really important to look out for one another and help each other where we can.
Yeah, so Random Act of Kindness is a fun theme. Okay, so I have a couple gift things to present. Do you want to actually do the mannequins first?
Sure.
What do you think, guys?
Absolutely.
Think mannequins first?
Well, we know my answer.
Yes,
but.
so we mannequins. I have a handful of things to talk about, and then we actually are going to do some scarf time.
Yeah, so I think it was Sandy, if I'm not mistaken, going to do a random shout out, who quickly mentioned, and if it wasn't, please correct me, that they were having a hard time figuring out or remembering how to tie scarves. It's a relatively easy and simple seeming thing, but there are so many different ways to do it.
And it's only simple for you because you live in this world.
Yes.
But
hi Sandy, she is there. Hello. Please tell me if it was you that asked about the scarf tying. I'm really not sure, but yeah, like there are so many ways, and we had a really super fun scarf tying event here in the store last year. Yeah. I believe it was.
Well, it feels it was
2 years ago.
No, it was 2019, but it felt like it was in November.
That's right.
Or something.
It was a really cool event. We had a Bifrost rep.
Yeah.
And we actually have a whole Claudia. That's right. We have a whole line of scarves to show off to you guys, and I'm gonna hopefully remember and use some of Claudia's scarf tying skills and show you guys a few fun things.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to step off the stage and Oh, we're good with our words. Obviously, we should be drinking prosecco. This hot chocolate thing's not working.
I feel like we're gonna get the sugar overload, or we're just gonna be.
So why don't we bring some mannequins on stage? I'll step back, and you can take your mask off.
Perfect.
And then I'll come back and do some gift products.
Very exciting.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
And of course, we're gonna rely on you guys to shout out some fun mannequin names. And with everyone's permission, I'm gonna take my mask off.
With my
feels
permission.
Great. Your permission, yes. Everyone. No one else cares. Just you.
Oh, I have to get my hot chocolate. I'm just gonna.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah, so we're gonna show you some fun mannequins, and as Sarah said, we're sort of sticking with a layered cozy theme, but with a little bit of color. So all of the mannequins, maybe with the exception of 1.5, have some pretty fun bright colors to reintroduce into your wardrobe. And
a reminder that you can find everything that we're showing tonight on our website. So you just go to the website, you click on the secret closet, and you'll see a link to everything. Or if you, did I say secret closet?
You did say secret closet, yes.
It's not on the secret closet. It's on the Coriander Social Hour. So if you plug in the Coriander Social Hour under the search bar, or I believe there's still a link to it right in the center of the main page, all the products that we're showcasing tonight should be featured there.
They are, yes. And if you have any questions about the products and want to know and we didn't get to it or didn't answer, both Alicia and Jane are signed on and happy to help answer any product questions that you might have, or price questions as well. In saying that, please, we always encourage you to keep a Shop Coriander tab open, just so you can kind of jump and skip along with us as we go. So without further ado, I'm going to show the new favorite loungewear set that we got in. And this is really interesting. So this was done by Liverpool. I actually featured the pants, I believe, last live, but really wanted to feature and show off the whole thing together. They are sold separately, and they are 2 different pieces, but really, really, really gorgeous. Obviously, of course, super soft. This is still a huge trend that's going to carry out all through 2021. I don't think loungewear is going anywhere anytime soon, especially with a lot of you getting used to working at home. So Liverpool has done a full zip, half zip hoodie, my apologies. So just a nice little pullover style, and it actually has a little waistband. So what I usually recommend doing if you're wearing it together, just tuck the waistband up and you just sort of have this ruched little look. The sweatpants do have a pocket and do have a little seam sort of going as the athleisure stripe look just down the side here. Honestly, it's a really basic, really, really nice neutral. It does have a heathered texture in it. I know it's probably sort of hard to pick up from maybe where you guys are, but it has sort of a nice light gray melange, like heathered texture gray to it. I thought it was gray, but
I don't know if it's
maybe cream, beige?
It's ivory.
Ivory, yes, you're right.
I don't think there's a lot of gray going on there. I think it's like a cream ivory. It's really pretty, actually.
It is gorgeous. I was going to say, I wish you could see it in person, but now you can. And if you're local, please come in the store and check it out. And then we decided to throw on, as per the cozy look, the half mitts. So a lot of you ask, like, oh, well, how are these worn? Or I wouldn't necessarily wear these because your fingers are exposed. This is sort of, think of it as like a loungy glove style. It could really be worn indoors, but the idea is that what I would suggest is putting a mitt over top for when you're actually going outside. So the whole concept with that easy texting, you have your fingers accessible. It looks really pretty, especially if you layer something like this over top. It just looks like it's part of your outfit.
And those are on sale, aren't they?
They are on sale. So these are on sale for $28. Regular $45.
Right.
That's a really amazing deal.
No, I was really...
You weren't kidding.
I don't want to see any of this again. I want new things.
That's awesome. And they're so soft. They have like an Angora sort of look for... Oh, my apologies. They're not Angora. They are cashmere. So $28 for a pair of cashmere half gloves.
Well, they're part cashmere and part wool.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I know.
Wow.
See, I tell you.
Well done, Sarah.
This is what happens. You leave me alone.
I'm kind of impressed. What should we name this little one?
I don't know. We should call her Cashmere. What should we call her? I'll wait and see.
Okay.
And I can hand you a name.
Absolutely.
And Walter was right. The color is oatmeal. Sort of
Oatmeal. Yes.
It's mostly oatmeal.
I would say oatmeal.
Winter white. How about winter white?
Winter white sounds great.
Yeah.
All right. That is yet to be named. I hope Megan Penny is watching because I was super...
Blanche.
Blanche?
That's the name that Meg came up
That's
with.
so funny.
All right, Meg.
Love it.
You got the name.
Very
Blanche.
clever.
Perfect.
I was really excited about this one. I'm not going to say we. I have been dying to show this top off. I'm going to forever call it the Charlie top because Megan Penny has a very wonderful cat. His name is Charlie, who looks exactly like this guy here. But we couldn't go without showing off some of our new I Noah because we are just absolutely in love with the whole collection we got in. It's been selling really, really well. It is all on the website if you want a closer look of the pattern. But really, the photos just don't do it justice. It is a 3/4 sleeve, and I'm taking off part of the jacket just to really show off the detail that it has. So what they've done is a front-facing artwork, I was going to say photo, on the front of the top, but actually did the back half of the cat as if it was facing forward. So I love the detail work that goes into this entire line. It's a jersey feel, super, super soft. And I almost love that sort of sweatshirt notch collar detail that they've done as well. So it has a slightly different fabric just in the V-neck cut. It's just beautiful. You could really wear anything with this shirt, especially with all the vibrant tones in here.
What size is on the mannequin, Amy?
That's a great question. The size on the mannequin is actually an extra small. So size reference with I Noah is a little bit obscure because they fit usually very generously in the fact that they're an A-line cut. Almost all tops in dresses do either a bubble fit or an A-line style. So although you have a true to size fit in the shoulder, which is what you want to think about, it's very, very flowy and very loose fitting. Most of our mannequins are anywhere from a small to a medium, and this was the extra small. And I feel like I saw someone comment $135 is the price of this top. And then I decided to throw on one of these new Liverpool Zip Up Hoodies we got, which is, I haven't really seen anything like this in our store in quite some time. And correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like this is something you have in your closet now.
Because I took it right out of the box.
That's right, you did.
Yes, I'm afraid I've taken that one.
Well, it's just not something you see very often.
I think I'll put it on. You can see what it looks like on an extra large. Is the Judy extra small?
The Liverpool jacket started as small and went to extra large, so we have a small, medium, large, extra large. And this is a small on the mannequin. It's actually a really beautifully done zip-up hoodie. It's not quite a scuba looking material, but it does have a little bit of sheen to it. And it has this really flat sort of placket pocket, but it is a fully functioning pocket, which I love as well. So it just kind of adds that dressier sort of look to it. Yeah, absolutely. Please, Sarah, thank you. Come model for us.
I don't look good.
I'll put my mask on.
Dress.
And then we wanted to finish it off with just one of our comfy cozy joggers. These guys are still selling phenomenally well. They're so soft, $45.
So this is an extra large. This is the jacket in extra large, which I haven't actually committed to yet. I love the pockets. I find it
That's what I was saying. It's dressy.
It's dressy. It's a little clean and modern, and normally I'm really funky and artsy, so I like the idea that it's clean and modern. The fabric's fantastic. The instruction's great.
It is. I know. It's really well done.
I'm going to do some buying in Toronto, and I thought this could be my casual
I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. And I like the detail at the back. If you don't mind giving us just a quick spin. So there's that sort of V-neck cut at the back here just to allow a little bit of extra room.
Ooh,
it looks really, really nice.
So there you go. That's you can do the Charlie version or the Sarah version.
And the joggers are honestly so fantastic. We still have a great size selection and color selection in these guys if you are looking for a little bit of color in your wardrobe. I think we should just call this mannequin Charlie, but that's just me.
You can call it Charlie. Can we? Yes, we can call it Charlie.
Okay.
Sorry, slow making names here. There's Blanche and Charlie.
Blanche and
Charlie.
Charlie.
Okay, I watched this movie last night. You know how I like to talk about what I watched?
Yes.
I've actually been watching some really good things lately. But anyway, this was a movie, White Tiger. Have you guys seen it?
No.
Isn't it? Okay, White Tiger, it's set in India in the 70s. No, not in the 70s. 2007, 2010. Anyway, it's a novel that they made into a movie, but it's really well done.
Is it on
Netflix?
Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I will have to check it out.
Yeah, White Tiger, guys. If you need something, if it's a good, fast-paced, sort of cultural.
White Tiger?
White Tiger.
Okay, I will add it to the list. I binge watched a series called Ted Lasso.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't it fantastic?
I love that.
So I watched the whole thing
It's
this
on Apple
weekend.
TV.
It is on Apple TV, which I just had the luxury of getting through a family account. Thanks, Mom and Dad. And it was just so brilliant. It was absolutely fantastic. I'm in love with the show. All the characters were great.
And he's so lovely.
He's one of my favorite actors. Jason something. I can't remember. It's an unpronounceable last name.
Come on, Meg, you can get us.
Yeah, Meg, help! So that was my weekend binge watch.
Oh, I like Nancy Ainsley's name, Maud.
Maud?
The hat is just fantastic.
This is Maud. Absolutely, this is a great Maud. And if I'm not mistaken, this hat is also on sale.
It is.
I know a little bit about French knot, and actually Brenda loves this line. Brenda is super passionate about this line, and I feel like I just don't give the explanations justice that she does. But French knot, I'm going to use a cheat sheet, is an artisan collection handmade by women from Nepal. And the idea was that they're all ethically made, and the company is meant to encourage these women who actually love the craft of knitting, or they're usually seamstresses, they do crochet work. It's really, really quite incredible, and I believe they donate a small chunk of their proceeds as well to help women and encourage women to do the art of crocheting and knitting. So French knot, this hat, for those of you wondering, was originally $89 and is on sale for $49.99. I don't know what she was doing while we were away.
I was feeling sorry for myself this weekend as I stayed behind and did all the markdowns.
I'm pretty shocked. This is very, very impressed.
I love that hat. Actually.
I absolutely love it too, and it's a great little color combination with the outfit we have on here. And I think you're going to pass me a shirt that is identical to the one on
I just want to show the other color.
Yes, please.
This is another sale piece. It's a cut loose top.
I would actually wear both with the pants.
Yeah, and that's size large in your hand, and I think the one on the mannequin is small.
It is an extra small.
Extra small. And what's the sale price on those?
The top was originally $130, and you've marked it down to $99.
There we go.
Absolutely amazing. And if you are wondering, this is cut loose. We love cut loose here. A lot of you know and love and recognize the brand. Just really, really beautiful line. I love the colors. I think the purple outfit is very, very perfect. And we, of course, finished it off with the joggers again. Everyone still wants to see joggers, still wants to see loungewear. We heard your cries, and we have answered. And that is Maud.
Those are fun joggers, too, because we have a lot of black and white joggers, black and gray joggers. People like, things that go back to black because we have lots of black in our wardrobe. But this is a super splash of color.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm like you. I am desperate for color. I'm tired of this winter black and navies and all the dark tones.
So Amy let me dress the mannequin this day, and at one point halfway through the day, because you were doing the gifts for the day, and I was cooking over here, and then sort of mostly way through the project, I took a look at the mannequins I dressed. They were all wearing blue.
Where
Every single one of them. I'm like, okay, this isn't gonna work.
I believe you uttered the words, "I'm tired of seeing blue," and I almost passed out.
Well, no, I just dressed all the mannequins in blue, so we had to redress a few of them just with some more color.
You did a great job. I'm very impressed.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Do you have a little name tag for our mod mannequin?
Here's Maud here.
I'm going to pass that back your way. I'm really excited about this mannequin. I'm going to bring her right up.
Valda and I both like blue.
Valda loves blue. Perfect. I love the Pretty in Pink. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. And she's wearing one of my favorite scarves. What is the main, this is a Meg question, what is the main character in Pretty in Pink? What is her name? I forget. The character that the actress plays.
Oh.
Molly
Ringwald is the actress.
Right?
Rose.
Is it?
No, it's not.
No.
Is it
okay.
Rose?
Is it actually?
Is that the name of the person? The character? Pinky. We got Rose, we got Pinky, we got Rose. It must be Rose.
It has to be. That's hilarious. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. That's what made me think of this is that character in that movie. And we decided you actually threw in one of our new Manstead tops. So
I did. I do it, but do her all up so we can see her all in pink.
I'll do the whole thing.
We were doing the tone on tone thing, and then Amy said, "I think it's a bit too much." So I said, "Surprise!" and opened up the shirt.
I was very shocked. I like
Andy
the tone on
something.
tone.
That's right. It's not Rose. Andy.
Oh yes, it is. Who said that?
Pretty in Pink. Oh, that's a movie I want to watch. Binging old movies. Not binging, but watching old movies has been something that's been really
I
fun.
watch Groundhog Day on Groundhog Day every single year. It's such a fantastic movie, and that's a classic.
I watched it for the first time this year.
How does that look on your end?
It's okay. I think she needs more length in her scarf. I was being super
critical?
Me?
No.
Me?
No, never. I don't think that word's in your vocabulary.
Okay. So I'm a little bit of a control freak. Is that what you're saying?
Nope, not at all. I love our Pretty in Pink mannequin, and this is a cardigan by a company called Zanana, and if I'm not mistaken, both Meg and Valda own this cardigan. It's a great little piece. The snaps are such a nice detail. I love that little touch of brass, especially with the pink. And she's actually also wearing Charlie B jeans. So these Charlie B, this Charlie B line of denim is something we've recently just started getting into, and it's done really, really well. We do have a light blue and an off-white tone in the identical cut, and I'm just going to quickly show off for those of you who haven't seen them before and want to know. It has this awesome little, I don't know, Sarah, if we can see it when I lift it, but this little cross stitch, sort of this back hem, this frayed hem.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it, especially with a nice pair of jeans. It's just such a small detail, but it adds a little bit of something different to your denim. And I actually really love what Sarah has done.
Amy, I'm interrupting you.
Yes,
I
please.
want to show you these. These just came in. This is Charlie B's. This is what I mean about all the summer stuff arriving. I dare any one of you to wear these into the store tomorrow. Look how cool they are.
Okay, but I would be that person that would wear white denim in a time where it's suggested you don't.
Hem.
I love the hem.
It's gonna be so much fun.
The fringe is really, really well done. And again, they've actually done a stitch, so I'm just going to quickly show you. The fray won't continue with that little extra detail, and they've done a really nice job. They even curved it with the fray. And they're Sarah's right, they're really pretty. Really pretty.
Charlie B's are a very cool company out of Montreal, and we sort of got into them in the last year or so, and their price points are great, their quality's fun. It's very sort of not fast fashion exactly, but they follow trends really well.
They do.
So
yes, they do.
The frayed hem is a big thing that we've been seeing. But doesn't that scream summer? I think we should have a beach party. We should have a beach party.
That's a great idea.
I gotta tell you about next week. We're working next week. Wait, we'll have a beach party in a couple weeks' time.
So join us for a beach party in like 2 weeks' time, and then Sarah will tell you what we're doing next week.
Should I just tell everybody?
Sure. I'll quickly mention, as we threw these in last minute, before we keep going, these jeans are $89. If you guys are curious, they're not online yet, but if you saw it here tonight and want to know more, feel free to shoot me a message or an email, or call us at the store now that we're open.
Yeah.
And then we are going to name the mannequin Rose, and now I'm going to let you talk about what we're doing next week.
I think Vicki Thompson says that you need to wear these white pants.
Really?
Yeah, she says
Okay,
go girl.
That's a great question. I'm gonna throw this out there. Do all of you follow the no white after Labor Day rule still? I think this is something that should just not exist anymore. Winter whites came and made a huge comeback during the holiday season. I would say maybe not last year, but the year before. And it became a totally socially acceptable thing to wear those lighter beiges and whites in that tone-on-tone combo. I love it in the winter. I think it's different. It looks good. It's well done if you do it properly. So let me know what you think. If this is something you follow, great. If you think it should be broken.
Do you know what Wabi-Sabi is?
Yes, I do know what Wabi-Sabi is.
Tell us.
Wabi-Sabi is defined as the imperfectly perfect. I watched actually a whole YouTube video on this years ago, so I'm a little rusty on the meaning, but I believe it's Japanese. It's based in Japanese culture. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I kind of encompassed that pretty well, like the imperfectly perfect, right?
Yes, you are imperfectly perfect.
I am imperfectly
and I like
perfect.
You imperfectly perfect.
Thank you so much.
We all love you imperfectly perfect.
Oh, well, I like to think I am.
And I'm
too.
not a control freak. No.
I take it back. I was just joking. The idea, I think, the story behind it was that there was some tea set was broken.
Unfinished.
Yes,
right.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it was put back together using gold. Anyway, it's a very great story. I'm sure you can look it up, but I think that's what Wabi-Sabi is.
So we can make room for your last one.
Yes, please.
So Charlie, goodbye Charlie, goodbye Maud, goodbye Rose, goodbye Blanche. You guys are getting really good with the names.
I like it. Well, I think they expect it, and then maybe you guys pre-planned before the live snap. So we finished off with Rose. Do we have one more?
Yeah, we do. We have.
If you can guess what the next mannequin's gonna be wearing, I will.
She was my one surviving blue mannequin.
I know, the only blue left. It of course was our amazing loungewear set.
I was thinking about a really interesting challenge for the month of March.
Great.
Yes, because I'm done with the dry month.
Oh, the dry month.
What about not wearing black?
That's a great idea.
As a primary, as a majority color.
I love it.
For the month of March.
Let's do it.
Should we do that, guys? Should we all challenge ourselves and say black can only be worn? I can hear Julie going, no.
I can hear Meg going, no.
Wouldn't that be interesting to challenge ourselves to see if it improved our state of mind? And because whenever I wear color, and I don't wear it very often, but when I do, people always go, wow, color. Da, da, da.
But there is a psychology of color. There is a whole thing behind that, and how it affects our mood in clothing specifically, not just paint or the color of your walls, but your home
Okay, so
decor.
maybe a month of no black is too much. I mean, yeah, well, maybe.
But you
maybe
did a month of no drinking.
I did 3 weeks, but
3 weeks of no black. Let's do it.
I could do a week.
Oh.
Well, I'm just saying, and I need some partners in this.
That's not really a challenge.
It is for some of us. Well, I like black. So if anyone else wants to go on the sort of no black for a week in March, and if there's enough of us, maybe we could do 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh. Okay, one
Valda will do it. Of course. Valda, we could wear blue all week.
Oh my.
That would be great. Because there's so many beautiful shades of blue.
Let us know what your consensus is. Yes. I vote 2 weeks. We'll compromise. 2 weeks of no black.
We'll have no mannequins dressed in black too. I'm talking like this. We have to go hardcore.
Wow.
Yeah. So maybe black leggings.
Black bottoms. Can we do black bottoms?
Well, I don't know. You got to try to have no more than 20% black.
Okay, guys, let
I'm
us
making
know.
it up.
If you think you could do this for 2 weeks, let us know. If I'm being ridiculous and a week is far more reasonable, then please say so.
2 weeks, man. 2 weeks. What do we get at the end of it? I don't know. There has to be some. We're going to think this through. Feedback, folks.
Yes,
Anybody's got feedback about our let's not wear black for a week challenge.
My mom's going, yeah, do it.
Oh, okay. Last mannequin. Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's okay. So last
enthusiastic.
mannequin, I heard Alicia talking about it in the store today. We are still continuing the Hug for a Friend promotion. If this is something you think might might interest you and you want to give someone something cozy, all of our loungewear sets, we have a great size selection in. Please feel free to ask about the details. I'm sure Jane and or Alicia can provide them for you. And we just, again, Sarah wanted to finish off with a nice strong blue tone, so we she actually paired it with a really beautiful V-frost scarf that we just got in as well. That sort of vintage worn denim blue tone. It's a little bit darker and actually has almost a black gray sort of undertone rinse to it. It's very pretty. And this loungewear set, for those of you who don't know, is priced at $79 for both the top and bottom. They are sold together.
So we were asked a little bit, again, we get lots of questions about the fit of this lounge set. So
yes.
Let's go over it one more time. The top is fairly short, right?
The top is cropped and very generous. It's a drop sleeve. I'm going to take the scarf off just so you guys can see the full effect. It is not tucked into the pants, so I'm just going to take it out and just show you.
Oh, sorry, you're off camera.
Oh, am I off camera? Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'll bring it back over.
You're on camera. It's just off camera.
Our nameless duty is off camera. What I typically tell people is think true to size. So whatever you would think you would be, stick with that. If you want an added note of a little bit of comfort, just go up the size. I very comfortably wear the small. I love the fit of the small in the pants. The top is a little bit big, but that is how it's meant to be worn. Don't associate the top with being something tailored or fitted. It is not like that at all.
Can I see the scarf for 1 second?
Absolutely, you may.
Thank you, sorry.
No, that's okay. It does have it does have a drawstring waistband, which is fully functioning as well. So if you need to tighten the pants, if you are going to size up, that's a totally doable thing. Okay. But again, just emphasizing the fact that the sleeve is quite exaggeratedly longer. I loved it because I have long arms. And I bought a small and loved the small. I have worn a medium on lives before and felt totally comfortable in those as well. So really it's just personal preference, but if you're not sure, true to size is the way to go.
Okay, I just want to make one thing. I think that we popped up a different scarf, beautiful antique scarf, on the comments. This is actually a V-frost scarf.
It is, yes.
Yeah, so the one that's on the website, the one that's on the chat is a different one. It's a different blue. So this one is $45. And it's a V-frost scarf, and I think it should be there. We might have tagged it incorrectly. We're new at this, kids. We're new at this. I love that. I love that the garment wash scarf.
Me too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's gorgeous. So we'll think of what do you want to name her, since this is your mannequin, Sarah?
Oh, I don't know. These guys they're much better at naming.
They are. I know. It is a lot more fun.
Someone will name.
Fantastic.
She's like Electric Avenue to me, but you know.
Electric Avenue.
This one shows so nicely on camera.
It does. It really does.
It's such a, the tie-dyes are all good, but this one we didn't have many of them, but we do have them in stock. We got some new stock a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And I love this color.
I love it too. We had someone come in actually and buy the star print for a friend of hers.
Cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. It's a great gift. Very, very easy.
Mary says Electra.
Electra. Love it.
All right, we have a winner. Winner, chicken dinner.
Electra. Love it.
Right. Okay, so, oh my gosh, Jane's cracking the whip again. Before we try scarves, I want to pop in there and talk a little bit about some giftware products.
Yes, please, show us.
Please, show us. So we were thinking about going back to the idea of snow and winter and shoveling, and we have and it's dry, right? It's super dry out there. Oh, I didn't even bring it. This is the one super product that I think everyone needs right now from our gift store, Coriander Life, across the road. The Quit Your Bitchin' Muscle Rub. What do you think, guys? This is made by Bitch Sticks. So Bitch Sticks does our lip balm that's really wonderful. Mm-hmm. And this is the Quit Your Bitchin' Muscle Rub. And this is strong stuff. So you put it on for those aches and pains. And I had put this in Michael's Christmas stocking. Let's just say that. Anyway, it really is medicinal and lovely. And it's a great cause as well. All organic, $29.99. It has, let me just put this down for a second. Ingredients. Actually, if you go to the website, I think all the ingredients are listed.
They are.
Yeah. So
you know what? A lot of women bought this. This was a really popular selling item. And do you know what most women said when they were buying it?
What's that?
My husband's gonna love this.
Yeah, exactly. So certified organic cocoa butter, organic beeswax, organic sunflower oil, essence of camphor. That's the you know, that woo you get when you put Muscle Rub on. Organic menthol crystals, organic olive oil, arnica, vitamin E, organic rosemary extract.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great ingredients, and it's lovely. It really is lovely to use, and a little goes a long way. So quit your bitching, Muscle Rub, for those of us who've been doing lots of shoveling. The other thing I wanted to mention, and I just found out, the Overachiever. So this is a little bit of the K-Pure, another natural body care line that we carry in the store. This is the Overachiever Rub. This is a balm. It's an organic balm that does it all. Everything. It does it all, folks. It's unscented, so it's actually really good for a lot of people. And you can use it for everything from a baby's bum, nipple cream. It soothes and hydrates dry patches on your skin. Mm-hmm. So Michael was complaining the other night because his knuckles are just splitting because it's so dry, washing your hands so much. This is great stuff to put on, particularly when you go to bed at night. But soothes and hydrates dry patches on skin, cuticles, eczema patches, and promotes the healing of new tattoos. Mm-hmm. So this really does do it all.
It does do it all, yes.
The Overachiever, $32. You can find that on the website. We love everything K-Pure. And not on the website, but always a crowd favorite, is our Shea Butter hand creams. Mm-hmm. So we were just talking about how difficult it is to find a really great hand cream. This has got so much shea butter in it that it can sit in my car at minus 15 degrees and not freeze. So it's very high content of shea butter.
Was this based on something that actually happened?
Yeah, I leave a tube in my car.
That's so funny.
So it nourishes your treat. So this hand protects you, and it also nourishes your treats your hands and makes them soft. But protection is one thing we want from our hand selves, and also treatment is the other thing we want. This does it all. And there's a lavender, an original, and a verbena. Mm-hmm. So 3 different scents. Well, 3 different scents. And this is great stuff. We actually normally have testers in the store. We do. Not normally. We have testers in the store. And this is what it looks like. It's our tester. It's quite lovely.
It is really nice. And I actually noticed when I used it and would continue to wash my hands after that I could still feel some of the shea and moisture residue after. Like it's really, really incredible.
So anyway, so this is a great product. It'll be on the website. Alicia told me just as she ran out the door she didn't have time today. $24.99, but we'll get it up there. Mm-hmm. And I know lots of you have tried it before because we've been selling it for years. So highly recommended. And then the last 2 things I want to talk about again, and just remind you of, because we've talked about these forever and ever and ever, but our fabulous masks. Mm-hmm. There's 2 we recommend. There's our linen masks,
which you and I are both wearing in tonight's live as well.
Right. Mm-hmm. Mine's a patterned one, but the solid colors, we have several solid colors up on the website. The linen masks are 4 layers. They are, let me just see, they're made in Eastern Europe. You tie a knot on the string. I know lots of you who watch have got these. Just a reminder that it's great to get a new mask every now and then. Especially if it's a natural fiber. Things do break down with washing. 4 layers, sterilized. You can wash it at high temperatures. Mm-hmm. These are $14.99, and we've had a lot of people in the last couple of days for them.
Yes, we have.
So highly recommended, particularly in the heat. It's a good mask. And then this one, which is
the one that everyone is buying.
I know.
It is it's like you try it once and that's it. I had a woman come back based on 2 that were given to her as gifts, and she bought 9.
Yeah, she bought 9. That's right. I remember you packing them up for her the other day. I'm getting more in because we don't have a lot of prints left. We have lots of black, but we are ordering more. This is the people who make our silk kimonos make these masks. So this is a silk mask, 100% silk. It's a series of layers. It's got the nose, the bendable nose piece right here. Mm-hmm. It's got the toggle at the ear so that you can shape it to your face. It gives you the best, I've worn them lots, but it gives you the best face coverage. So even people with smaller faces are fairly comfortable in these. Really wonderful mask. the most comfortable one I've worn.
And if I may jump in with a little bit of knowledge
Yeah,
as
why don't
well.
you pop over? I was looking for that sheet. But...
No, that's fantastic. So we're going to use a cheat sheet, but this is actually really, really, really good information to know, especially in regards to the silk masks. So the silk masks come from a company called Cocoon House.
Yep.
So Cocoon House is a line of kimonos, 100% silk kimonos that we did a live on and have carried in the store since. And they use recycled bits of fabric from those kimonos into making these masks. So
and except for the black they just make.
Correct. But in between each layer is what's a material called SMS, so spun-bound polypropylene, which is a tri-laminate, non-woven fabric that has amazing physical properties and barrier qualities, which is really important. That's why we wanted to get the mask from this company. So they're high tensile strength, they're very soft, they're very breathable, but the idea is that SMS also acts as a water repellent fiber. So it's a barrier against bacteria, blood, and other liquids such as gas, steam, and perspiration. So these actually do a really amazing job of protecting you, but are also very, very breathable and very soft on the face. Silk is actually one of the best fibers that you can get for your skin. Something I've started to invest in as well. I just got one. It's
Here's an
really,
example
really
of a couple that are in print. The prints. We don't have a lot of prints. I'm getting more in, but we do have. I think we have a dozen or so left. Really pretty. And the nice thing about the print is you can actually reverse it and wear it the other way. Did you talk about washing?
I did not mention washing.
Super easy. Cold water wash is best. I have put mine through the machine several times and they're fine. Not the dryer or the washing machine, but they do recommend hand washing because they're silk. But honestly, this is the #1 mask for comfort and for just about everything. We got these in the fall, so we didn't wear these through the summer. We wore these all summer. So I know lots of you know about our masks, but I want to remind you, getting a new mask.
Jane has also given us a 10-minute warning.
Okay, Jane. It's great, Jane. We're almost done, so that's great. Timing is good. We're going to go right till 8.
Perfect. Yes, that's right, because we're open.
Yeah, because we're open. Okay, so that was, I know that's just a little tiny hint of what's happening at the Life store, but it's pretty darn cute over there right now.
It looks great. Carrie did a really amazing, I mean, we all did, but Carrie set up the store quite beautifui. Everyone worked really hard to get it.
We got lots of new things in.
We did.
And new things coming, so it's nice and refreshed from the Christmas season. And this is what I want to do next week. I want to invite everybody who's watching to a, well, we're going to do it at the Life store. We're going to hold a fire pit party. We're going to have a fire pit party at our Life store next week.
We're lighting the store on fire.
Yeah, we're lighting the store on fire, including insurance now. We're going to have a fire pit party. We have some really fun products for outdoors in the snow, and I'm not going to explain more. They just arrived today. I didn't really feel we could show them tonight, but so we decided we'd have a whole fire pit party. So we're going to invite you to put on your warm woolies and
your plaid shirts.
Plaid shirts. Fill up your flask. Put on your toque. And we'll all have s'mores over the fire next week at our live. So that's why we'll do it at the gift store, where we'll have lots of new product to show you there. So back to, by popular request, Amy's scarf tying demo.
Scarf tying.
All the scarves are on I believe all the scarves we're showing tonight are on the website. If you're tempted.
They are.
They arrived. This is mostly V-Frost scarves, but there's also some Look by M, and quite pretty. So
I love
we kind of previewed these last week, but they weren't on the site, so now you can take a look. All right.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Stepping away.
Perfect. And I know a lot of you who like to wear scarves maybe have some suggestions or want to know how to wear a scarf a certain way with a certain outfit or a certain top. Feel free to ask questions along the way, and I will do my best to give some suggestions and or help you out. But I really love the idea of lightweight scarves for the spring. It's still a little chilly. We need something a little bit extra for around the neck, and these are all absolutely gorgeous. I'm actually wearing one with my outfit right now. I know it's almost overwhelming how many different ways there are to tie these things. So I just decided to keep a very neutral top in terms of palette. I'm kind of hoping that most of these will sort of go with what I'm wearing. But I'm going to start with actually the one that I currently have on. There are so many different ways to tie this scarf, and really the easiest way, depending, is to make sure that your scarf is actually long enough. This is a gorgeous scarf. This is probably one of my favorites of the bunch, and it has that natural sort of scrunched look to it. So you really don't have to do much, and actually to keep it looking scrunched, what I would recommend doing is twisting it like this and just storing it that way, just so it keeps that almost intentionally wrinkled look to it. But I'll start with my personal favorite way to tie scarves. So what I've done is, I know it's going to be awkward to sort of follow me, and if you have a scarf, really that's actually the best way to do it. If you want to quickly run and grab a scarf that you have upstairs and just bring it down, you can follow me along if you want. So what I recommend doing, and this is actually often a mistake that not a mistake, but this is something I see a lot of you doing. So what most women want to do is start by putting the scarf around their neck and wrapping it around this way. There's nothing wrong with doing that, but it's actually a lot cleaner if you start by holding the scarf out in front of you and looping it front to back. So you can do a lot more by tying the scarf this way. And what I would do is just pull it down to wherever you feel comfortable, and you're going to tuck it underneath the loop that you've just created. So you're going to take both ends, sort of put it underneath. I'm actually going to pull it up a little bit just so you can see what I'm doing. This probably looks ridiculous, but that's okay. And you're going to take both ends and tie one very light, just knot, that's it, that's all you have to do, and pull the loop back over. So the idea is that you're also fluffing the scarf and giving it a little bit of extra volume. You don't see the knot, but you can actually play around with what you do with both ends. What I like to do is actually rotate it so that one end goes to the back and I keep one end at the front. This creates a much cleaner look. If you really want to do something extra, you could just tuck both ends, but I like having that sort of nice little loose knot. And what I often even sometimes do is take the top and sort of like a turtleneck, you want to roll it down. So rolling it down almost gives it a much cleaner, sort of shorter look. It's not touching your neck, which is nice. I know a lot of you say that, like, I hate the feeling of having something touching my neck, but I love wearing scarves. It's hardly even touching my neck at all, and it looks so cute and clean with the outfit. So that is one very easy way on doing just a basic scarf tying and making it look really pretty. I will, thank you, move on to a few other colors because I know a lot of these we didn't get to show last time. And I'm also going to bring up, no one likes these. I love square scarves. Square scarves can actually be done so many different ways. It is a bit more limited than the typical rectangular shape I just showed you. But my absolute favorite way to tie a square scarf, I'll hold this up because it's really pretty, and Sarah noticed that it has little bumblebees on it, which I love. And there's a yellow version of this as well. So my recommendation for most square scarves is to do the triangle fold. So the idea is that you're going to fold it exactly as mentioned, triangularly, in half. So it looks something like this. And in the same way, again, you can do this a lot of different ways. You're going to start from front to back. So you're going to take both ends, loop it around your head, bring it forward, and tuck it underneath. What I like to do again is tie that knot just to keep it a little bit fluffed. And what you want to do is just pull it down until you have a little bit, again, more exposure around the neck. It's a much lighter weight look, and again, you can actually rotate it so that it sits off center. Don't worry about fussing with how it has to look geometric. It doesn't have to be perfect. I find sometimes a little bit more messy they look, the more effortless the outfit looks. I love blue and pink as well. Don't be afraid to cross either pattern or colors. I love when the patterns and colors are sort of almost clashing. I think it looks really pretty, especially for the spring. Alternatively, you could actually wear it as a shawl as well. So I love to do this. I think it looks very pretty. And one quick extra tip, if you tie a very big loose knot, so I'm just going to show you with my hand here, and pull the end through, keeping your fingers in, taking the extra corner and actually pulling it through. That's a really, really simple trick, and you just pull the knot. That way you have an infinity scarf already ready to go, and it actually just it's very easy to undo as well. I love the undone look. So that is a quick square scarf tutorial, and I'll show you the yellow as well because it's so, so pretty.
We're getting to the end of time. Is there any other scarves you want? Yeah, is there any of the scarves you just want to throw by people?
I'll show one more.
Okay.
One more soft neutral.
Maybe just show them and not tie them.
Okay, I will not tie them. This is probably one of my favorite scarves, next to the navy blue. I love the pastel tones. It's really pretty. I don't know why, actually, this reminds me of something Valda would wear. I have no idea. This is far too muted of a blue for something I think she would like, but I just love how pretty the colors look together.
It's a bit antique looking.
It does. And the last one I'm going to show, which I think is going to sell really, really well, because it's sort of a gray-black look, which we're not going to wear in March, is the crocheted sort of lacy scarf that comes in the pink that you saw on our mannequin rose. I just love the black gray. I think this is going to sell really, really well. It's so pretty, that vintage sort of look.
It's billed on our website as a shawl.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean it's a large scarf that we'll do as a shawl as well. Great for covering up your shoulders and when you're wearing a summer dress. Lovely, lovely colors.
That is very pretty. I love this one. I love it in the pink, of course, but the black gray I think is going to do the best.
All right, well, thank you very much, Amy.
Yes.
Okay, so just a reminder that we will be doing we blew it last week and did not get our Win It Wednesday picture up. My apologies. We're going to blame that bottle of Prosecco. That was brutal, that bottle of Prosecco. Still paying for that one. But we will do a Win It Wednesday picture after this when we'll clean up the set, pack things up, take a picture, pop it up onto Facebook and Instagram, and if you answer, you may win our prize for next week. So just a reminder of that, and we encourage you to come back next week because it's going to be really fun. Get your marshmallows ahead of time.
Join us around our campfire.
Yeah.
We'll tell ghost stories or something. Whatever people do around campfires now.
Yeah, it's gonna be super fun. So that's our fire pit party next week. We really hope you can join us, and well, that will be that.
That is very exciting.
I know Nancy Razzo actually asked whether we would do another sale from our sale things. You know how we did it last spring?
Oh, like the auction.
It's the auction thing. It was a lot of organization.
It was a lot of fun.
It was. Let me think about that one, Nancy. I would love to be able to do it. We just would need a bigger. The two of us could. We need more. We need Megan Penny.
We do need. Oh my gosh, yeah. If Megan agrees to do it, we'll do it.
Megan does it. Megan can help us. Okay, so that's great. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you next Wednesday at 7. We hope. Oh, actually, we hope we see you before when you come in the store to say hello.
Come in the store.
Come in the store.
Please come say hi.
And look after yourselves and careful of the shoveling that snow. Take care.
Thanks so much.